여러분 안녕하십니까? 조 바이든의 대통령 취임식이 얼마 남지 않은 가운데 남미에서는 많은 인파가 미국으로 향하고 있습니다. 물론 자연재해의 여파도 있겠습니다마는 조 바이든의 이민 정책에 희망을 갖고 마구 몰려들고 있는 것 같습니다. 특히 온두라스 인파가 거세게 과테말라와 멕시코 국경을 위협하고 있으며 머지않아 트럼프 대통령이 건설해 놓은 미국의 국경장벽에 도달할 것 같습니다. 트럼프 장벽이 무너질지 조 바이든 정책이 무너질지 두고 볼 일입니다. 종료 부분만 해석해 놓았습니다. 물밀듯이 몰려드는 인파 상당히 위협적인 것 같습니다. 여러분 끝까지 잘 봐주시길 바랍니다. 아람몰라TV 배진용이었습니다.
Outnumbered and facing thousands of people determined to enter Guatemala. It doesn't take long for these Hondurans to push through the lines of soldiers at Guatemala's eastern Amur border and press on, their aim to reach the United States. Thousands of people had left San Pedro Sula in western Honduras by foot on Wednesday. It's not far from the border, but the journey was made longer as they avoided a large mountain range. They say they are desperate. Honduras's economy was hit hard during the pandemic that has killed more than 2,000 people. Some say they had little choice. Leave or face starvation.
There is nothing here. We're dying of starvation. There are no jobs. We'll see. We have to fight to get to the US.
Things are awful here. We have to find new opportunities. If we stay here, crime or starvation will kill us.
It's the first large group of people to leave Honduras this year, and the largest migrant caravan in Central America since the coronavirus pandemic hit in March. As people reached Guatemala, they were greeted with a sign reading, "Welcome to Guatemala." But these people are hoping they won't be there for long. A regional agreement allows Hondurans to transit through Guatemala, but they are expected to be processed at the border. Many were held up after not presenting IDs or asked for proof of a negative coronavirus test before entering. But many ignored the formal crossing, instead illegally breaching the border nearby. Guatemala's President Alejandro Giammattei announced he would take measures against the caravan, saying on Twitter he would not tolerate anyone entering the country illegally. Guatemala's neighbour Mexico has also made it clear they're not welcome. Its consulate in Honduras is warning it would not allow a migrant caravan to transit to the US. And the US Embassy in Honduras warned it would be more difficult than ever for people to enter illegally into the United States. Although these people are determined to find a better life in the US, with its asylum system practically shut down during the pandemic, their future remains uncertain.
A couple of hundred people gathered in San Pedro Sula, Honduras, in the early hours of Thursday morning to start their journey to an improbable destination, the United States. It's a far cry from the thousands in the caravans of 2018 and 19 who hoped that by sheer force of numbers they could make it to their promised land. But the last one didn't get further than Guatemala, and this time too the country is deploying security forces and demanding COVID tests from anyone wanting to cross.
We bring our papers, supposedly what they've asked us to bring. They asked for the COVID-19 test and have all the paperwork in order.
Even if they make it further up the route, the Mexican border's equally tough. So why try at all? The answer for many is that they're desperate. After a double whammy of tropical storms in November, many people have been left with next to nothing.
First the pandemic, then the two downpours that left us in crisis. And I think that because my child is disabled, we can get through, if God wants us to.
They may also hope that incoming US President Joe Biden will be more sympathetic to them than Donald Trump. But Biden's team is reportedly already wary of encouraging any rush on the border. For many of these people, the trip will surely end where it began, back in Honduras. John Holman, Al Jazeera.